Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2882 of What's She Up To Now. Today we are talking about and doing a roundup, I call it, which is kind of an assessment of and an overview of how we did this year and how we want to head into next year really, really strong. So I call it a roundup. I am doing it one day at a time for each of the 9 different life framework areas that I share. So today we're on physical. Why? Because I've mixed up all the order in which I do and talk about. I spend a month focused on, as part of the annual challenge, each of these different areas and aspects of our life and as our business and part of our business. Because guess what? There's a physical component to us that we better pay attention to. There's also a physical component of our businesses that we better pay attention to. Even if we are a digital nomad or an online service provider, there are physical things that impact our business. And if we're not keeping track of them and taking care of them, they can shut us down and destroy us in an instant, kind of like the COVID pandemic. So today, physical roundup includes 4 steps. This is how I create my fancy processes. Number 1, we want to capture as many wins as we can in the area of our physical health and well-being. Number 2, we want to capture 3 lessons learned from this year that we're taking just the lesson with us, not the drama, trauma, emotion, or whatever happened that caused us to have to learn that lesson, but the actual lesson that we want to continue to keep active in our life so we don't face another challenge like that again this next year. Thirdly, we want to think about, and I guarantee there's at least one in your physical life or in your the physical aspects of your business. One, our biggest challenge. What is the biggest challenge we still have at the end of this year that we want to make sure we handle as quickly as possible next year? And I think that is probably going to be and it might not be physical. You're going to do this in each of the different 9 life framework areas. And whatever your number 1 thing is, we're going to make sure we tackle that in January of next year so that that is no longer an issue for any of us. And then finally, what are 3 things that you want to make sure you accomplish or that you want to carry into or you want to do next year? Maybe it's your goal, physical goal. Maybe it's, and I gave examples like maybe you need to fix the potholes in your parking lot if you have a physical business. Maybe you need to create a physical email marketing campaign, a new strategy, a new launch, a new if you're online, etc. So we talked about that. And I've done this process every year, but this is the first time I've said, okay, here's the 4 questions we're going to ask ourselves and the 4 little things we're going to capture. And then I started my own little notebook to do it in because this is going to be what I take with me to help create next year's annual challenge. Next year's annual challenge is going to be done on the Skool platform. I've started a Skool called Supersize Your Business. I think that's going to be the name, but it might change. But next year's annual challenge, I'm not going to show up for free every day. I put it in the Skool platform and I have not launched it yet, but I'm going to. But if you get in there and you join the free community while it's free right now, that will be included in for free for you. The whole challenge will be next year. So if you are interested in that, just hit and write super in the comments below because it's going to be Supersize, the Supersize challenge. I was thinking about the Supersize You challenge, but I want to apply it to business too. So I'm going to call it Supersize challenge, if that makes sense. I love the phrase supersize. Supersize your life, supersize your business. And I think that's maybe because a lot of us have been squished down for so long and thought, oh, I can't do that. That's not me. And it absolutely is. If you've had an idea and you didn't follow up on it, and then all of a sudden you see it popping up all over the place, you're like, oh my gosh, I could have done that too. Instead of being jealous or envious that someone else did it, say, all right, well, that just proves to me that my ideas are good too, and I should follow through on the next inspired idea that I have. All right. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. It is Christmas this week, and I am woefully unprepared, but I'm here if you need me. Ask, and otherwise, make it an amazing day. And of course, I'll be with you tomorrow.